What's up, guys? Man Cave Collectibles coming back at you today with another review. Today I want to get back into our Batman black and white statues, and we got a real special one for us today because we're actually looking at the statue that started the entire line back in 2005. So this figure, this statue really set the tone for this collector's line that basically combined DC's most popular character and hero with a slew of different and diverse artist interpretations that has spanned over the last 15 years. So really excited to have this one in hand. I was actually able to pick this up at a local comic book shop here in my city, and just don't come across it very much because it was so long ago that this one was originally issued. We can see there was 7,000 of these put out, which is actually more than they are typically putting out in this line with the statues that they release nowadays. It'll be interesting to see with statue number 100, which is the Todd McFarlane statue. If you've not seen that and you're a black and white fan, you need to look that one up and pre-order ASAP. That is probably going to be the coolest looking statue they've done yet. But kind of getting off topic there, let's get on into this statue. So this was inspired by the art of Eduardo Risso and sculpted by Tony Cipriano. Hoping I'm getting close with that. Now, at the time this was issued in 2005, DC was going by the name DC Direct. They eventually changed over to DC Collectibles and now are going back to DC Direct. So they want to kind of get back to their foundation and what made them who they were. So they're going back to that DC Direct name tag. So again, we've got 7,000 of these were put out originally. Spinning the box on around, just have some more Batman black and white box art. In the back, we've got some additional Batman statues that were going to be coming out in the future. At the time, this was the first one, but I guess maybe these were the next three that were going to be put out. Spinning on around, we have a product image. Talks about the height. This one measures about 7.5 inches tall. We'll take a look at him. We'll even compare him to a couple different lines of figures just to give you guys kind of a good feel for where this line stands and stacks up in the scale department. And back around to the front. Let's go ahead and break him out of this box and see what we got. Okay, guys, so we got Batman out of his packaging, and here he is, the guy that started it all. Looking really nice. This is a very classic look for Batman. You can tell that when Eduardo designed this one, he really stuck to, you know, what Batman is, stayed true to Batman. Just that classic cowl. Body type is very classic. You know, all the way down to the boots, just, you know, his utility belt, everything stayed very classic, which I really like. If we go ahead and take a look at this one, I have number 6,668 of 7,000. So this is one of the last ones that were manufactured. We'll go ahead and take a closer look at his face here. Some details, looks really nice. I love the way DC Direct / DC Collectibles has done these black and white statues that have a very classy look to them. This is almost something that if you really wanted to push the envelope, you could probably pull off displaying these even outside of a man cave. Just because of the kind of this classy, you know, it doesn't have all the colorful, you know, kid colors. And, you know, Batman, I think, the darkness of the Batman character, I think it really works well in the black and white series. I'm not sure that other characters and their villains would work so well. Let's go ahead and flip our turntable on and we'll let this guy spin just a little bit. We'll bring in a few additional characters as well after this guy takes a turn and do some size comparison, just so you guys Typically don't do a lot of size comparison with the black and white statue line because they're kind of in a league of their own being a statue. You're not really going to pose these with action figures. But since this is kind of the guy that started it all, we'll just give a kind of a size comparison so you guys can see where these stand and where they stack up with some other collectibles. All right, guys, so just to kind of give you a little feel for the size of these statues, they're technically like in a 7-inch line. So you can see now, granted, these guys have, a quarter, almost a half an inch probably of base underneath them. But you can see that they are going to stand larger and bigger than your standard Marvel Legend. This is a Kotobukiya Artifacts Plus statue Cyclops. So this, it kind of looks like those run a little bigger than those. These are almost more like an 8-inch scale or so, where these are a 7. So just to kind of give you a little feel for, what you'd be looking at as far as size with these figures. You can put a lot of them in a small area. So I think that's one of the reasons I enjoy them as well. They fit well in my man cave. So at some point I'm going to do a man cave tour and kind of go through what we have in here. You'll be able to see that collection, but I like that I can fit a lot of these in a small area. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, click like and subscribe. I got plenty more black and white reviews on the way. Check out some other videos. Until next time.